This is an extremely important question. Do you eat rice with a spoon or a fork? I don't know. I think I just grab whatever's there. Does that make me a heathen? Recently, I've been getting a lot of traction when it comes to the questions that people want to ask on a personal level, whether it be about games, who I am as a person, all of those things. So I figured we put out an Ask KP filter. We're going to tackle some of these questions so y'all can get to know me a little bit better. And if you rock with me, before you even watch the rest of my videos, if this is somehow your first video, if you like it, you know what I'm saying, drop a like. If you don't, dislike it, cool. If you really rock with it, click the sub button and let's get into this. So, how'd you get the name KitanaPrime? So, I was going to my first offline event in the year 2012, and my Xbox Live username was one of the auto-generated. So, when you first sign up for an account, they give you 2 words, just randomly 2 words. They give you the ability to change it one time, you know, for free, so that you have your own distinct one. But the one they gave me was Phantom Stars, and I liked it. It was so lame. So all I did was add a 21 at the end. This is my favorite number for whatever reason. And I was Phantom Stars 21 for the longest. I was getting ready to go to CEO, and I had to, you know, put my name. And I looked at the form, and I was like, I don't think I can go to an offline event. I'm like, yo, who are you? Yo, I'm Phantom Stars 21. I just couldn't, you know. It didn't sit right with me. So I was like, okay, I need to come up with something else. And I knew that no matter what, I didn't have to be the best, but I wanted to eventually, at some point, be recognized as one of the better katana players in the world. And seeing that, I recently, you know, watching Transformers things, right? You have Optimus, right? The primes aren't there's no one definitive, right? They're a race of the god tier Autobots that are out there. And I said, oh, sick. There you go. I can be one of these. Now, people have taken it as like the one, the individual, oh, you must be the best. And that's cool, but like that's not how I see it. So I take Kitana and Prime and you just boom. And I'm like, wow, am I really going to name myself after a 10,000-year-old princess? Yeah. I kind of don't care. So, and it stuck. It was great. And KP for short. And most people call me KP in my life, wherever I've been, whether it's been work or, you know, at home. Outside of my immediate family, like nobody calls me Bryant. Like, it's, who is that? How do you prepare to compete? First, how you prepare to commentate? Individual player research, vocal warm-ups. I don't really do too many vocal warm-ups. I should though. That would certainly help. Individual player research, absolutely. More for commentary. Competing, I just try to know as much as I can, you know, matchup wise, and if not, whatever, YOLO, let's get it. Get smoked. What's the best dipping sauce? Ooh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Honey mustard is like my go-to, but if fast food chains and the like having that Chick-fil-A sauce kind of OD. Anyway, top 10 weekend tracks. Ooh, it's a little too much, but I'll give you 5. All right, Montreal from the Echoes of Silence mixtape. That's all I'm gonna give you right now. Explain exactly how important music is in general to you as a person and how different genres and artists have affected your life. Music is straight up everything. There's times where I'm not good up here mentally, so what I do is I'll blast something and then I'll just lose myself in it. I sing along to music a lot, and while it's not me kind of like expressing myself, what I do is I tend to try to put myself in the shoes of what the artist was thinking or feeling when they wrote it. And even though that music may not be personal to them because, you know, they're still creating, I just try to become the song and everything it feels and let that carry me to wherever it's intending to take you. And that feeling is one that has saved me from plenty of just bad thoughts and times where I just feel lost. So it's like straight up can't live without it, 100%. Favorite fighting games and favorite non-fighting games. NRS titles, you know, that goes what I was saying, Mortal Kombat and Injustice series. To watch though, I love watching the Marvel games. Marvel 3 is my favorite game to watch all time. Marvel 2's up there. KI is super sick. Just there's a lot. Favorite non-fighting games? Lost Odyssey is the GOAT. The Witcher 3. If we just start talking all the time, then, you know, there's a bunch that's going to come into, like Mass Effect 2. Batman Arkham City is pretty high. I don't know, Super Mario World. That's my earliest GOAT game. And I could do this forever, but just off the top of my head, I'll go with those. Would you say that casting is your passion? You're the GOAT. Thank you. More casually, how excited for the halftime show that is Super Bowl, talking about the weekend. Thought of you when I saw the announcement. Appreciate it. No more excited than normal. I'm extremely happy, and I listen to the weekend's music every day. So, you know, I'm just happy to, I guess, see it on the platform. Casting is my passion. Of the fighting game community, it's probably my favorite asset of everything I do. So, yes. How excited were you when you finally met Rainbow Akamarured? Rainbow Pride 69 is somebody I like a lot. I really do. But he made Sandel, and these people don't get answers on this channel. Anyway, I love you, Rainbow. I can't wait to see you again. How do you feel about team-based games? Do you think a team-based fighter, at least 4 players simultaneously playing on the screen, would be a great addition to the ecosystem? For fighting games, I don't know, man. There's just something about that one-on-one aspect that just does it. In game modes where multiple players could play on the team, that could be something nice. But at the same time, I mean, I guess, you know, Smash has doubles. And while those are fun, it's never really something that I could take as seriously. So for fighting games, team aspect, not for me. Definitely going to prefer the one-on-one fighter. It's what makes him so great. There's nobody you can blame. Nothing that would put you at fault other than yourself. All right. Uno or rock, paper, scissors? Uno's more of the social aspect. Very fun to sit down and just kick it and you know, bullshit with everybody. You love to see it. I still win in that too. I stream it sometimes. Check it out. But RPS is, again, 1v1. OD on the mind games. It's RPS for sure. Do you, like I, want an HD remaster of Bust the Groove or Move because it deserves spotlight as a fighting and rhythm game? Okay. Yeah. Sure. Yes. Absolutely. It gives me memories of my mother. And anything that gives me good memories of my mother, I'm going to say yes to. Because she watched us play that as like super kids. We rented it from Blockbuster. Oh, I'm showing my age. Yes. Leave it alone before I fall apart from old age. Would you say that chasing a dream and finding games as a profession can pay for itself? No. You have to be the 0.1%. As far as competing, content is the answer if you can get there. It's just hard work, dedication. It's like anything else in life, but you really should not just throw all your eggs in the basket if you don't have a backup. Or I could finish reading the question and become another outlet of income towards supporting your other dreams. Yes, there you go right there. I'm not going to tell you not to go for it all. You certainly can, but just like be real with yourself and you know, have a backup just in case. Do you have a favorite game to commentate? I saw you commentate Smash Pools at Frosty Faustings. Thought that was the coolest crossover. Thank you. There was a slot. Thought I'd take a chance. I did have fun with it. Shout out to my guy Frankie Sesto. Favorite game? I don't know. I don't think so. I just love doing it, man. If I have to choose, it's gonna be one of the Mortal Kombats. I don't know. I just guess the latest MK would always, you know, be my favorite thing to do. Not really a question, but I met you at EVO 2019 and you were like the chillest person I met there. Much love. Thank you. There's like 80,000 people at EVO. And if you thought I was the coolest, then I appreciate that. Okay. Do you think NRS games would benefit from removing the block button? No chance. No chance. You're talking about the fighting game that reaches out to the biggest casual fan base of all traditional 2D fighters. That would do nothing but hurt them. The casuals would complain so much and it'd hurt their bottom line. I'm talking from the business aspect. Me personally, I wouldn't mind. However, with the teleports and all that, you'd have to tone them down because teleports and back to blocks are not cool. Especially with how fast they are. How do you maintain the positive energy you have when there's so much clout chasing, insecurity, and need for attention surrounding you and the FGC at large? Never see you feed into it and always keep a level head. I have a hard time doing that. Oh, because that's just not exclusive to the FGC. That's just real life. You know, I just try to treat everything the same I would in real life, and I don't let any of that move me. I understand. People want attention. That's just how it goes. Insecurities, we all have them. And the clout chasing, that's life, man. People everywhere. It doesn't stop. So it's just, you know, things on the timeline, if they don't involve me directly, it's really No need to stress it. Like, it really is that simple. You make the choice of the things that you let bother me, and protecting my mental is always going to be number one. So if something is not there that, if something is there that bothers me mentally, we leave it alone. Which mechanic or other feature would you like to see get explored more in the FGC space? And since you're a big MK nerd, what mechanics from the past 3 MK games would you like to see expanded upon by the devs? Ooh. I would like to see rollback netcode explored the most. Every game should have it, but more importantly, as somebody who's in the tournament scene, crowdfunding should absolutely be a thing. It is so insane to me how this is not implemented, at least in all the major titles. You can make so much money, and you can have all your pro tours and all that stuff pay for itself, like, for free. It's free money. Please adopt these models, man, so fighting games can stop being so poverty and we can get, like, out here. What mechanics past 3 MK games? MK9's universal movement for everybody was good. That made me happy. MKX, nah, you gotta leave that alone. That game was just too crazy. I don't want run. I don't want all this armor. I do welcome the invincible backdashes though. Those can come back. Movement options are always good. And MK11 expanded upon probably the meter. I think the regenerative meter, I see what they're trying to do. I don't think I like it at the end of the day because it's inherently unbalanced. Because some characters just utilize it in better ways and some people don't need it. And some people can't use it until they're in certain situations. It's just, I don't know. Maybe do something about that. And I don't want any expansions to Fatal Blow. You just remove that shit altogether. All right. What do you hope to accomplish in the next 5 years? 10 years? Where do you see yourself 30 years from now? 5? I just want to be with my family, man. And allowed. That's it. 10? Same. Stability is really all I want in life, man. I just want to be able to grow this. You know, I want to be able to secure this dream and like be out here as a content creator. If we can get, you know, as big as we can get. And stability, man. I'm a simple man. I'm not asking for too much. What do I see myself 30 years from now? That's double my lifespan right now. I can't imagine. I just want to be alive and, you know, watching the kids grow. Honestly, that's all I want. Okay, how did you and your partner meet? Believe it or not, Twitter. She saw me on a tweet somehow. Can I say this on YouTube? She thought I was attractive and she thought I had a long banana. And she had DM'd me and we spoke and then it went from there, and that's that. Ladies, the shots, shoot them. Don't be afraid. This is an extremely important question. Do you eat rice with a spoon or a fork? I don't know. I think I just grab whatever's there. Does that make me a heathen? I don't. Whatever's there, man. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Which direction you want to take your career? So you do it all. Competing, streaming, commentating. Also organizing. Is it 3 you wish you could just take off? Content, for sure. If I could just take off content-wise, then, you know, that's great. What made you get into commentary? How are you so godlike at it? Back in the MK9 days, Injustice 1, I would read all the forums and stuff and go to different events, and I would watch people complain about how this tournament wasn't run right, or how commentary was bad, or how we need this, or we need that, or we need this, or we need that. And instead of complaining about it, I just said, okay, well, let me just do it. And I would just hang around and try to get opportunities. At the beginning, I was bad. Oof, I knew it. But I knew that it would take time, like anything else. Kept doing it, and then there was a point where I clicked, and I said, okay, I got it. This is what works for me. This is how I should approach this. And that's how I got into organizing tournaments and TO and running brackets and commentary, and I just got better. Then it was like, all right, we want KP on commentary. Yeah, thanks for watching. We got more. Part 2 is on the way. All right, y'all have a good one.